Because it's very rare to see the combination of good actors also making money.
Yeah.
Now, if you were an actor and you were starting out in your career, आराम नगर के ऑडिशन कभी किए हैं क्या?
अरे 2 साल बहुत किए हैं.
2 साल किए. Would look out and be like, वो वहाँ नहीं था.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm a very good chief AD on set. Yeah.
Must feel good to be Maddock's golden boy.
But it's the first time we are doing something related to time loop.
Yeah.
मैं भी ग्राउंड हॉक का फैन हूँ, ऑफ कोर्स. पर मुझे लगा कि जब मैंने ये कहानी पढ़ी तो मुझे जॉनरा वैसे ही बहुत पसंद है. I don't want to waste my time, seeing people who are not talented. Yeah, because there's so much of talent in our country.
Please take us to Banaras.
बनारस में वो बात है, वहाँ घाट पे जस्ट बैठना, रात को गंगा आरती देखना और हर हर महादेव सबके साथ कहना. It's just beautiful.
There was a time that Rajkummar Rao used to drop into my studio. But since the time we started Just to Film Me, I don't know what, like, हमारे तारे नहीं मिले हैं. And it's been my wish that I bring him to you, my audience, on Just to Film Me. So, hi Raj, thank you so much for joining me today.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah, we really wanted to have you on the show, and I must say it's wonderful to talk to you today.
Likewise, always.
No, it's really nice to have you on the show, and it's wonderful to have you today.
Thank you so much.
And it's really nice to have you, and you get the movie, right?
समझ रहा हूँ मैं.
Okay, great. This is what the film is about.
That's a very good plug-in. Yeah.
Thank you so much. The film is about this, guys. I was not, stuck, but the film is about him being stuck in a time loop.
महादेव जाने किसकी हाई लग गई है. 15 दिन से एक ही दिन में अटके हुए हैं.
Bhool, Chuk, Maaf. We've had references to films like this. Groundhog Day is one of the most famous examples. And yet, जब मैंने ये trailer देखा, मैंने कहा यार, it is हमारी film है. So, did you approach it as well in the same way when you saw the concept? Because I don't think हमारे यहाँ पे ये concept कभी हुआ है.
नहीं हुआ. I think it's as far as I remember, it's the first time we are doing something related to time loop.
Yeah.
मैं भी ग्राउंड हॉक का फैन हूँ, ऑफ कोर्स. पर मुझे लगा कि जब मैंने ये कहानी पढ़ी तो मुझे जॉनरा वैसे ही बहुत पसंद है. एंड देन आई थिंक जिस तरह से करण ने इसको बनारस में सेट किया और शादी के इर्द गिर्द इस कहानी को रखा और जिस तरह से किरदार लिखे और फिर उसमें ये टाइम लूप डाला, तो आई थॉट इट वाज अ वेरी वेल रिटन स्क्रिप्ट. फिर जिस तरह से उसने बहुत ही क्लियरली मार्क की हुई थी चीज़ें कि ही वुड रिएक्ट differently on different days. He just can't be angry throughout the film and throughout the situation. तो I think वो मुझे बहुत सही लगा था. उसने करण ने जैसे रिसर्च करके आया था ना वो पूरी, तो that was really highly inspiring for me to say yes to the film because he was so clear in his mind exactly what he wanted.
I love that, and it's you and Maddock once again, and I must say that it must feel good to be Maddock's golden boy.
Yeah, it's fun. I think it's been a long journey. It's been a very beautiful association till date. And I'm sure many more to come now. The announcement slate is already out there. But I think I like the fact that how when Dinu starts a film, then he gives everything possible to that film.
Lovely.
He doesn't hold it back. He's not doing it half-heartedly. If he believes in the story, if he believes in the maker, then he puts in everything, which I think is highly inspiring.
Yeah.
I've seen people, making a good film and then just abandoning it. That, we'll see what happens to it. You can't abandon it. You have to still push it to the last day.
Correct.
Which Dinu does very well. Be it to the music, be it with shooting music videos for the film, be it promotions, be it just distribution. I think he gives it all.
If you were an actor and you were starting out in your career, आराम नगर के ऑडिशन कभी किए हैं क्या?
अरे 2 साल बहुत किए हैं.
2 साल किए. तो कहीं ना कहीं इस फिल्म के ट्रेलर को देखकर आई रिमेंबर द ऑडिशंस ऑफ एक्टर्स, जहाँ पर आपसे कहा जाता है कि भाई साहब ये पन्ना है, ओके ये साइड है, और आपको यही जो है अलग अलग इमोशंस में बोलना है. Did you at any point go back to those days because you were challenged as an actor here, saying that it's the same action but I have to bring a different emotion? What was that trigger like?
ऐसा कम होता है कि ऐसे बोलने के अलग अलग. आई थिंक मेरे साथ कई बार हुआ है. in during promotions लोगों ने करवाया कि सर एक कोई बहुत पॉपुलर वीडियो भी है, काफी वायरल हुआ था वो, कि एक लाइन को अलग अलग इमोशन में बोल के दिखाइए, which I think is a great way of doing an acting work also. It's a great acting exercise. But auditions में I think they ask you for variation more than the emotion. They ask you for variation that there are 10,000 ways of being angry. So if you're done one, then if he or she is a sensible casting director, they would ask you for a variation.
Correct.
That what if you don't scream at all? You know, you just very angry, but it's all inside. You're not showing it. How would you do that? So I think I love that. I love those kind of variations.
Yeah. And how was Rajkummar Rao, the actor, challenged in Bhool, Chuk, Maaf?
I think the situation, because as I said, just to have the same experience again and again, because you are just reacting to the same situation.
Yeah.
But how to make it different?
Yeah.
How to still make it entertaining, for the audience. As you must have seen the song also, which released today. It's the same shot, but it's done different every time. The whole film is like that. It's the same loop. It's the same haldi, but how you're reacting differently in that situation and how desperate you are to come out of that. And that's what the film is actually. For him to try to come out of that situation and finally attend his own wedding on the 30th, which is not coming only. So I think that way it was pretty fun. A lot of fun actually, more than challenging, I would say.
That's amazing. So continuity might have been one of the most important things in this film. Was there a challenge ever with continuity? And are you the sort who would look out and be like, "वो वहाँ नहीं था"?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm a very good chief AD on set. Yeah.
Tell us about that a little bit, because we never know these things.
No, I love being aware of the surroundings. I love being involved in the whole scene, because for me it's the film that we all are working towards, and it's not just my own performance, and it's not me. It's my film, my scene, my acting, my performance. No, it's the film. So yeah, I'm just being careful. I'm aware on set. There are times where I run and tell something to a junior artist that maybe you can do something like this and it might have an impact here. So I do that. It's for the film. Yeah, why not?
How lovely.
Yeah.
Please take us to Banaras in the next 3 minutes. Okay, please हमें बताइए कि बनारस में अगर जाना हो पहली बार तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए?
सबसे पहले फ्लाइट बुक करनी चाहिए या ट्रेन, जैसे भी आप जाना चाहते हैं.
शुक्रिया.
उसके बाद बनारस की गलियां, आई थिंक बनारस का खाना, बनारस की माँ गंगा, बनारस के घाट, बनारस के लोग, बनारस की जुबान, बनारस का पान, सब कुछ बहुत कमाल है. बहुत भीड़ है, आई वोंट डिनाई दैट, बहुत भीड़ है, लेकिन उस भीड़ में भी एक सहजता है, एक उसकी हवा में ना, एक जैसे बोथ मी एंड पत्रा आर वेरी स्पिरिचुअल पीपल, तो उसकी हवा में ही एक स्पिरिचुअलिटी है जो हमें बनारस में और ऋषिकेश में बहुत महसूस होती है. वहाँ पे लहरी महाशय जी का घर है, बाबा जी का मंदिर है. जो लोग जानते हैं वो जानते हैं मैं क्या बात कर रहा हूँ. तो बड़ा मजा आता है उन गलियों में घूम के, बिकॉज इतनी हिस्ट्री है ना. दे से ना कि इट्स द ओल्डेस्ट सिटी, वन ऑफ द ओल्डेस्ट सिटीज इन द वर्ल्ड. तो वो है बनारस में, वो बात है. वहाँ घाट पे जस्ट बैठना, रात को गंगा आरती देखना और हर हर महादेव सबके साथ कहना. इट्स जस्ट ब्यूटीफुल.
How lovely. Yeah. You actually were fantastic in time traveling with me to Banaras. Thank you for that. I must talk about another thing that makes us time travel beautifully, and that's music. And there are two musical points I want to bring out. One is, of course, the fact that Chor Bazaari is back. 2009 mein, I was on the radio when the Love Aajkal soundtrack came to me. And for a radio presenter, when you have a song that you love and no one's heard it, it's like gold.
Yeah.
So you're like, मैं इस गाने को पूरी दुनिया को सुनाने वाली हूँ.
Oh, so nice. Yeah.
And when I saw it's coming back in your film, I was very curious to ask you, what were you doing when the original soundtrack released?
I was in Mumbai. I just shifted. I think in 2008 I moved to Mumbai. I must be hearing it I'm sure at my place while working out or just in the morning. But I very clearly remember listening to this song on loop again and again, because I generally fell in love with the song as well.
Yeah. And then you have the greatest of the great as part of the promo, which is Pyar Hame Kis Mood Pe Le Aaya.
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are nailing it with the music.
Yeah.
Any memories with that song?
That's my go-to song.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
House
that's
party,
my go-to
3
song.
a.m.
Yeah, we sing the whole song.
Yes.
And I love how it shifts. Like from being this very slow number to this really highly pumped up energy number. And I love that.
Yeah.
So that's my go-to song, yeah.
And there are original songs of the film as well that have started coming out. Any favorites?
Koina, though it's not really an original, but it's still, for me, it's an original because I honestly didn't know about the original one, and it's changed a lot. So Koina is one of my favorites because it's a love song, and I personally love songs. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. I do want to ask you, because now Golden Boy, Maddock, all of that, there is a massive number attached to the films that you do. Do you feel that pressure?
I won't say I don't, but I also don't only think about that because that's not in my control, to be honest. What's in my control is to just give it my all to my characters and to my films, and then it's everyone else's journey who are responsible to take it to the audience.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. This is my job. This is my responsibility, and I'm fully in it. But apart from that, nothing is in your control.
Yeah.
So I think I'm happy with the fact that you try and make a good film. And if people like it, people get entertained, they will come and watch it again and again. They will refer it to other people. And I hope and pray this happens with Bhool Chuk also. It's a fun film. It's an entertaining film. It's something, it's very unique in its concept. Something which is very new to our cinema.
Correct. No, because it's very rare to see the combination of good actors also making money.
Yeah.
Because we come from a generation where there were actors who made money.
Yeah.
And there were Nasir Saab and there was Irfan. So do you think that this is a potent combination? Do you ever think about this at all?
I think times are changing and changing for good. Now people want to see talent on screen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they are being very careful who they invest in.
Yeah.
Their time, energy, and money.
Yeah.
So I think that's a welcome change, I would say, because there should be. I would want to see talent on screen myself. I'm a cinema lover myself. I don't want to waste my time, seeing people who are not talented. Yeah, because there's so much of talent in our country. All they need is opportunities.
Yeah.
So I wish we see more and more of talent on screen and nothing else.
Do you have anything to say to people who believed in you and hence invested in you?
I want to say thank you so much. There's a lot of gratitude. There's a lot of gratitude towards God, towards people who had faith in me, starting with Atul Mongia, who auditioned me for my first film, LSD Love, Sex or Dhoka, and Dibakar Banerjee and Ekta Kapoor, who did cast me in the film, and then Ragini MMS, again Ekta Kapoor, who did cast me in the film. And then Mukesh, who thought of me for Vaseva, for Kai Puche, and who phone called Hansal sir for Shahid. So there are a lot of people, who I'm thankful to. And to be honest, I think the biggest thank would go to, honestly, our audience also. Because if they wouldn't have accepted me, if they wouldn't have liked my work and would have seen my sincerity in my job, in my work, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. It's a bit heartfelt. I know it was a bit heavy, but now we'll do something fun and, we'll come to the end of this. Of course, what is an interview without a rapid fire?
All right.
So this is very simple. The concept is, if Raj, you get stuck in a time loop. Okay. So the premise is you are stuck in a time loop. In that case, which film would you watch again and again?
Oh, in a time loop, I would watch again and again. I would rather watch some comedy. So I think I would watch any Jim Carrey film. Maybe Bruce Almighty or Jaane Bhi Do Yaro.
Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, I was thinking which one I would do, and it would be Andaz Apna.
Andaz Apna also, for sure.
I watched it last night.
Yeah.
Still holds up.
I know.
Still holds up.
I know. Some films are for life.
Exactly. Yeah. Which co-star would you work with again and again?
Work with again and again. So many, yaar. I had so much fun shooting with, Abhishek and Apar in Stree, or Zishan in Chalang, or Sanya in Toaster and Hit, Bhumi in Badhai Do, Janvi in Mahi. There's so many. I'm sure I'm forgetting few names. I've been pretty lucky, I think, when it comes to working with good co-actors.
Fab. Which dish would you eat again and again?
Which dish? Aloo parathe.
Lovely. That's amazing. Okay. Which country would you visit again and again for holiday?
Japan.
Say more. Same
Love
more
Japan,
things.
yeah,
It's amazing. It's amazing. Truly feel it's the only country in the world that has nailed nature and technology to coexist.
Yeah, true.
Japan fans, guys. Which restaurant would you go to again and again?
To eat Kalibadi ka puchka in Kolkata.
Oh, fantastic.
yeah.
What a great choice. Which phase of your life would you like the time loop to be stuck in?
Which phase? I think our 3 days of our wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And the days I spent with my mother. Yeah.
How beautiful. Which film would you like to do again and again?
Many. Again, Stree. 1, 2, Badhai Do, Bhool Chuk. What else? Shrikant, Shahid, Trapped, Newton.
He'll do his whole filmography again.
so many,
basically.
yeah,
That's so lovely. And lastly, who is the one person you'd love to have to be on this time loop forever?
Patrulekha, of course. Yeah.
That was just a fun question, guys. We already knew the answer. But you know what, Raj? That's why we speak to you every time, to be inspired and to live life not just work-wise, but also holistically with the other side of your life.
Thank you.
So it's really been a pleasure talking to you.
I am Rajkummar Rao and I'm with Road Talks on Just Too Filmy. And my film Bhool Chuk Maaf is releasing on the 9th of May, only in theatres. So please अपने दोस्तों के साथ, family के साथ जाके देखिए and get entertained, guys.
Just